楼骹敢无阴着？
有啊，
有哦，
阴去啊，
阴去的。
阴去啊，站着阴去啊。
阴着啊，我伫楼顶看。我们地下室有盐水机这里有啊。
Extremely heavy rains caused by Typhoon Mekkhala, Francisco, struck across Taiwan, reaching its peak today, Thursday, June 25, 2026. A state of emergency has affected the Taipei Metropolitan Area and several cities in Taiwan due to large-scale flash flooding in several major districts. The rainfall intensity recorded today was extremely intense, with several observation stations recording short-term rainfall exceeding 88 millimeters per hour. As a result, urban drainage systems in major cities were completely paralyzed, turning highways into rivers and forcing emergency evacuations in hilly and low-lying areas. Taipei City was one of the worst affected urban areas from early morning until this afternoon. According to data released by the Taipei City Emergency Operations Center, dozens of reports of flooding inundated residential areas and major roads. Nangang, Shilin, Zhongshan, and Beitou districts were the hardest hit areas. In Nangang and Shilin districts, floodwaters reached depths of 50 to 100 centimeters in densely populated areas such as One Day Road, Neihu Road Section 3, and the Kaohsiung Road commercial area. Muddy brown runoff inundated shops and the basements of local stores.
这些车的车主不来取车吗？
对，要到好处。他太扯了吧，他们是。
In Zhongshan and Zhongshan districts, Tingzhou Road was submerged in more than 20 centimeters of water. Furthermore, the business district in Xinyi district was on high alert. Firefighters were deployed to install water barriers to prevent water from entering underground stations and building basements. Neighboring New Taipei City was also affected by the storm. Coastal areas and hilly suburbs suffered minor infrastructure damage due to water erosion. In Tamsui, Sansheng, and Luzhou districts, heavy rainwater from the slopes of Mount Datin cascaded into residential areas in Tamsui, transforming roadways into multi-tiered waterfalls. Moving to the east coast, closest to Typhoon Mekkhala's outer path, Hualien County faced a much more structural hydrological hazard. In Hualien County, the Matian River overflowed its banks due to the lack of adequate protection walls upstream.
每逢大雨就淹，长辈90多岁，我们想办法把它安置到。
As Hualien's rainfall continued to increase, the lake's water level approached the critical point of collapse. To prevent secondary flash flooding, the Hualien FANCA, along with the military, forcibly evacuated more than 200 residents from 7 vulnerable villages along the river basin. Southern Taiwan experienced the most intense rainfall since midday. The CWA issued a torrential rain warning specifically for Pingtung and Kaohsiung. Main roads leading to the port and industrial areas were inundated with ankle-deep water. Local authorities even temporarily suspended classes at several schools in Kaohsiung's mountainous districts for the safety of students.
靠腰八区也过不去，太深了，要潜水艇吧。
超可怕！
对，我第一次遇到这种事情。
我也是第一。
In Pingtung County, farmland and low-lying areas, including Neihu in Pingtung, began to be inundated. Large-capacity mobile water pumping systems were deployed along the Pingtung coastline to drain water held back by the high tide. Taiwan's safety authorities, including the Directorate General of Water Resources and the Central Directorate General of Climatology, officially raised the alert level to the highest level, flood alert level, for dozens of cities and counties. The threat also posed by the potential overflow of the Jinri retention pond in Neihu. The government activated early warning sirens to urge residents in low-lying areas to evacuate to safety.
Banjir, rumahku kalau kebanjiran itu. Banjirnya mlebu kabeh kepiye iki.
In the transportation sector, Taipei MRT operations experienced disruptions. Several station exits in the Neihu area were temporarily closed for passenger safety. City bus routes along flooded routes were diverted, causing severe congestion along the outer perimeter of the affected area.
Yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. And for disclaimers, the content in my channel is just for information and education only. My channel is concerned about weather updates and natural disasters, including storms, floods, tornadoes, volcanoes, hailstorm, snowstorm, winterstorm, and very many others. Thank you once again, and stay safe. Thank you.